Hello there, VA Dony here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Isa ka rin ba sa gustong matuto kung paano maging isang virtual assistant? If you answered yes, then this video is for you. Stay with me until the end, and I'll tell you exactly how. Hi there! So here are my 5 steps on how to get a virtual assistant job. Number 1. Do your research. I have some key questions that you can use while you do your search. Number 1, what is a virtual assistant? I think that's a no-brainer. And number 2, what are the essential skills and the proper mindset of a successful virtual assistant? Number 3, what are the tools needed? The type of computer, the specifications, the internet speed requirements, so you will need to find those out. Number 4, how much do they actually how much do they actually earn? So learn the struggles they experience as well. How long did they have to wait before they landed a job? What did they do when they were searching for a virtual assistant job? Are you ready for those as well? Next, find out if the virtual assistant has benefits. Like when you're working in a government or a private business office, they have benefits there, right? Government benefits. So you will need to know if being a virtual assistant will have that same benefits that you've had in your corporate job before. So I'm sure there are a lot other questions that you have in mind at the moment that I have not covered in this video. So I am happy for you to comment down below and share with me whatever it is in your mind. And who knows, I may create a different video to discuss a separate topic that you have shared. So my second step on how to get a virtual assistant is assess yourself. So now that you have done your research, you know what a virtual assistant is already, and you know what skills are needed, the essential mindset for that kind of job. It is time for you to ask yourself, do you have what it takes to become a virtual assistant? And not just a virtual assistant, okay? Be a successful virtual assistant. Here's another important thing. Are you patient enough to consistently apply until you get that first client? Applying for an online job is totally different compared to traditional applications. Getting a virtual assistant job will put your patience to the test. I'm sure about that. So based on my research, for some, it took them only like 2 to 3 months, but others have to wait until like a year or more before they finally get that first full-time client. There is another way though that you can land a virtual assistant job without having to go through the hiring process. I can share that with you in another video, so make sure that you are subscribed and you've hit that notification bell so that you will know once I have that video uploaded. Do you have your tools ready? Computer, a laptop, internet connection? So are you going to purchase new units? Are you financially ready for that? If you're just searching and sending applications for a virtual assistant job, you don't always need to have brand new units to use. When you're sending your application, check out the office setup requirements for that particular job post and see if what you have will fit in. So for those who still have corporate full-time job or any other traditional work full-time, are you thinking of resigning? I personally advise that you don't, if possible. So it's a case-to-case basis. If you can still keep that full-time job while you're doing your search for an online work, then that is more practical. Number 3, prepare your cover letter and resume for that online job application. The manner of creating cover letters and resumes have evolved over time because online work already exists. Although the fundamental parts are still intact, however, there are some elements that have changed. I am planning to create a separate video to discuss the best cover letters and resumes so that you have reference when you're crafting your cover letter and resumes. Number 4, sign up to online job platforms. There are a lot of places that you can go to and send your applications online. I can only name 3 places because those are what I've been to before, and those are the ones I've used. So number 1 is Upwork, number 2 onlinejobs.ph, and number 3 Craigslist. Sign up to an Upwork account and wait until your account gets approved. I'm actually planning to collaborate with an Upwork expert so we can be guided on how our account or new accounts can easily be approved by Upwork. So watch out for that video. Next, the onlinejobs.ph. Onlinejobs.ph doesn't have that rigorous approval process, so it's pretty much easier to get an account set up in that website. Another one is Craigslist. Craigslist is an American online classified ad website, and it has sections like for jobs, businesses, projects, something like that. So you can always go to the jobs section and post your services there, or there's a separate section for those clients who are looking for freelancers or services. However, be extra careful and cautious in using this website, especially with your transactions or dealings with anyone who will respond to your posts and coming from this website. My experience has not been that great with Craigslist. However, I did find one decent client there. So I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying that it's not a good site to look for clients, but yeah. So just be very cautious and careful because there are a lot of scammers that are lurking around that website. My 5th step on how to get a virtual assistant job is collaborate and engage. Take advantage of the social media. Create a Facebook account, an Instagram account, LinkedIn, Twitter, and if you have one already, join groups that are related to virtual assisting jobs, online work, home-based jobs. There are a lot of groups that you can join to. We need to collaborate and engage because somehow we need a support system to keep us motivated and going while we do our search for our first client as a virtual assistant. Another good thing about joining groups is that there are virtual assistants there who can share job hirings already, so that is another platform for you to search or look for jobs. There are also great resources being shared in these communities that you will find very helpful as you learn and upgrade your skills so you can offer more services to your clients.